Oh, welcome inside Madison Square Garden here in New York City for tonight's matchup, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Final.
Both these teams advance with compelling Game 6 series clinching wins in the second round on the road. No doubt, two of the best teams from the National Hockey League, each capable of winning a Stanley Cup.
This is the makings of a 7-game series.
It really is.
And it's just such a great matchup in the East. We all wanted this, and I think it's just going to be phenomenal.
Here we go, Flo. Everybody up and off the ice quick now, man.
Hagee, he'll clear it out at center. Forsling is on it. Gustav Forsling drops it off. Tkachuk scores! How about that for checking into the series? Matthew Tkachuk gets the opening goal in Game 1 to put the Panthers out front.
I don't think Shesterkin gets a good look at this through Adam Fox.
Kulikov leaves it back for Listerine. His shot is knocked down by Lindgren. Rangers coming. Here comes Braden Schneider on a partial breakaway. Now a full breakaway off the post.
He'll get it out to center. Roslovic spins it ahead. Cooling it alone. Stop by Bobrovsky. Second break for the Rangers in this game, and Bobrovsky has shut the door twice. Down the wing, looks to the net. Stop out by Bobrovsky off the tip from Trocheck.
Final 7 seconds of the period. Panarin off for Fox. Across it goes, and a stop by Bobrovsky. Great stop on Zibanejad on what looked to be the best chance of the night for New York. Stenlund with Lafreniere riding him. Ekman Larsson scores!
You're not going to lose the challenge now. I think there was contact. I think it did prevent him from playing his position.
It's dropped back and a great kick save. Rebound stop. Couple of chances for Wenberg. And then Cousins fan on a clear. Trouba blocked by Forsling. Lafreniere, that one hit a pipe. Best chances of the night for the New York Rangers.
Down into Rangers territory, Shesterkin well out to play this one. Gave it right to Verhaeghe along the far boards. Verhaeghe back up front, tip off a Ranger, and they score! Carter Verhaeghe centered it, it went off a Ranger, and the Panthers have a 2-0 lead with 3:48 to play.
What a strange looking play that was. Shesterkin came out of his net to play the puck.
And it went right off the stick of Lafreniere.
Yeah, let's go.
The net is empty. Sam Bennett makes it 3-0 Florida.
Edel is blasted by Nico Mikkola, and that's going to take us to the end of this one.
Love you.
Game 1 in the books, and the Panthers take it 3-0 here at Madison Square Garden.
Boys, that's just one. We got a lot better. It's going to take a lot more, but let's keep going.
Pivotal Game 2. The New York Rangers trying to even this series. Madison Square Garden is all set for game number 2. We expect plenty of low-scoring games in this series. When you have Igor Shesterkin at one end, a Vezina winner. Sergei Bobrovsky, a Vezina winner at the other end. Set to drop the puck in a moment. Gustafsson plays to Panarin. Trocheck wheels one in the high slot for Hagee. Lost control. Score! Trocheck! A little tic-tac-toe. He puts it in for the game's first goal, and the Rangers have the lead.
That puck goes into the net, and it's bedlam in front of the net.
Goes after Gustafsson. Kulikov says, you know what? I'm going to finish this anyway and send a message. And he did that.
Nobody's been arrested yet, so we're okay.
Penalty coming up to the Rangers.
Barclay Gaudreau's going to head to the box.
Rangers calling number 21, 2 defeat interference.
Centering pass to Nod. Bennett has it back. Some room here for Verhaeghe. Toe drag shoots.
Gol de los Panteras!
Just like that! Just like that!
And they've tied it at 1. Now Tarasenko with a drop pass. And it's loose right between the dots. As Ekblad had an opportunity with Shesterkin out of position.
Gustafsson. Fox shoots. Bobrovsky to save. He's without his stick. Chance kicked aside by Bobrovsky.
Close to Raiden. Sidesteps a check. Montour moves in. Montour to the backhand. Denied by Shesterkin. He got it with the right pass.
Far boards. Barkov with Zibanejad all over him. Shakes off Zibanejad. Leaves it back to Barkov, and then he fires it off the post off the feed from Tarasenko.
Perfectly executed give and go, and Barkov couldn't beat the iron. Montour finds the cutter. Lundell. Stopped by Shesterkin. Terrific save by Igor. No stick is Hedl. Backdoor pass. Reinhart shot it just wide. Barkov to Reinhart, and Reinhart missed the net. Goaltender's duel between Bobrovsky and Shesterkin, and we need at least one more period to decide it.
The overtime frame set to go 1-1 through 60.
A stop by Roslovic. Thrown towards the net. Another save by Bobrovsky.
That was deflected. That's a good save.
Comes Lomberg in the wing. Fires a shot and a save by Shesterkin, and he holds on.
His shot clock goes up. Chance. Right up the net. Couldn't get it to go.
It hits the back end of Ekman Larsson, and they are thankful for that.
Trapezoid back to Trouba. Trouba flips it out the center. Knocked down. By Gaudreau finds Trocheck. Back out to Barclay Goodrow. The shot! And score! Barclay Goodrow in overtime!
Oh! And the Rangers have found a way to win game 2 and claw themselves back into this series.
It's now a best of 5 as the Rangers win in overtime, 2-1.
And looking around this building, there are a lot of Rangers jerseys. There was chance of Igor 30 minutes before the warm-up. The New York Snowbirds using their house a little later into the season this year here in Florida.
If you're on the other side in the Florida Panthers, you have to be happy going back home. Split 1-1 against the President's Trophy winning New York Rangers.
How can you beat this? Late May, Stanley Cup playoffs, conference finals. This is as good as it gets. We took care of business on the road. I'd like to get both, but we're back home feeling good about ourselves and excited for this, and I'm having so much fun.
And we'll get our first penalty of the afternoon.
They're hoping that starts a bit of a roll for their power play.
Down low, it's Reinhart, cuts to the front of the net, backhand, he scores! A power play goal for Sam Reinhart. The Panthers are on the board early.
Pass now goes to Lafreniere, partial breakaway, backhand score!
Fabulous backhand here, up into the top of the net.
And now Schneider with some room. They score! Looked like Barclay Goodrow tipped it, and all of a sudden he's Gordie Howe.
Out in front for Hagee in the right circle. Down to Reinhart. Back in front. Deflection. They score. The Panthers tie it at 2. Sam Reinhart again on the power play.
Lafreniere flying again. Lafreniere, beautiful move, and he scores! Oh, what a goal!
Alexei Lafreniere stayed with it, and the Rangers take a 3-2 lead.
Only coming up to the Rangers.
Rodriguez got knocked down.
There's going to be
another penalty on Trouba. So it's another power play for Florida trying to get even. They've scored twice on the power play today. Lindros sends it down. Trocheck's there first. He gets bumped by Forsling. Centers one. And Goodrow scores! What has gotten into Barclay Goodrow?
And Nico Mikkola to the near circle. Gives to Verhaeghe on his forehand. A shot. A bounce. And they score. That was put out front by Verhaeghe. Looked like it went off Barkov. And the Panthers are back to within 1.
Here's Forsling. Scores! Gustav Forsling ties it at 4.
Laviolette's going to take a timeout.
Let's go back to work. Back to work. Next guys. Let's go here.
Here's Forsling again. Hit the post. Gustav Forsling just missed giving them the lead.
Rodriguez center. Great chance in front for Tkachuk. And Shesterkin up with a big save to send game 3 to overtime.
Kulikov has it up the near wall, but the Rangers have it. They heave on it. Score! Emeo is off to something in front, but the Rangers score in overtime, and they take a 2-1 series lead with a 5-4 win.
What was your overall message to them after a loss like this?
Yeah, sometimes you want to keep the growl. A lot of times in the playoffs, it's about making sure that you keep that energy full, that you cut off your losses, that you let it go. Then there's times you want to keep it and eat it and let it burn for a while and find a different kind of energy source. So I think you put up whatever we put up, you don't come away with the win, you should be a little growly.
It doesn't matter what any of the other numbers say. It does say 5-4 in Game 3 for the Rangers. It says 2-1 in the series for the Rangers. That's where Game 4 starts. So here's this Ranger power play, and they really have not gotten untracked in this series.
Not at all. Fox into the corner. Panarin centers for Trocheck, and he scores! Yeah! A power play goal and a 1-0 Rangers lead.
Panarin in tight corner.
Shoulder and then deflects up off the crossbar just an inch in front of the goal line.
Just one shot on this power play for Florida. Lindgren's out in 5 seconds. Bennett, it gets behind Shesterkin, and it's in the net! A Florida goal and a 1-1 tie!
another Panther power play coming up.
There's going to be a delay of game penalty here.
On the near side, 47 seconds in the power play. Barkov to Chuck in front. Bouncing puck, jammed in, they score! A power play goal! Carter Verhaeghe on the backhand, and the Panthers take the lead. It's 2-1.
Oh, what a play! Lafreniere off the goalpost! And out of play as Alexi Lafreniere on another highlight reel move.
Off sends it out to Verhaeghe. Here comes Verhaeghe in the near circle, leaves it back for Barkov on a backhand and a save by Shesterkin.
I don't think I've ever seen that before, but Kreider's now got it in his glove, and he ends up pitching it. It ends up staying on the ice. Tkachuk says he's only got one of them.
Fox in the circle now. Moves away from Lawrence on the backhand. They score! Tapped in by Lafreniere.
Here we go. Same movie, different day. Here's overtime again.
Zibanejad and up high for Blake Wheeler. He had it poked away by Mikkola. It's picked up by Barkov! And he stopped, but there'll be a penalty here against New York. Played back up high. 1 for 3 on the power play tonight. Down low. Score!
Yeah! Yeah! The overtime winner here in Game 4, and this series is tied.
Panthers take their second bite out of the apple.
Sam Reinhart from right out in front on the power play. 3-2 the final here in Game 4.
We're witnessing New York kind of caving in. The Florida Panthers, they're imposing their will on this group.
Yeah, the series tied.
In a pretty impressive way.
It does feel like the Florida Panthers now have all the momentum on their side, heading back to New York for game number 5.
Two really good teams, great skill, and it's 2-2. So both teams are at least going to play 6 games, and if you're a fan of hockey, you're going to get
Game 7 mentality on the road.
Fast and physical.
Down low, Heedle backhand. Free puck. And good work by Barkov to tie up Zibanejad. Couldn't get it back, but it goes down low and they hit the post. Sam Bennett hit the goal post.
Good play to keep it in. Stanley with a chance. Shesterkin down, but he's got the puck.
50 seconds to go in the Florida power play. In comes Tkachuk to the Rangers zone. Gave it away. Run up by Kreider to Zibanejad. Kreider up the middle. Breaks to the net. Kreider scores! A short-handed goal by Chris Kreider. Gives the Rangers a 1-0 lead.
You're right. Across the line. Stenlund shot. Rebound. Mikkola, the big defenseman. He ran into Shesterkin. There's a penalty here. And now bodies fly behind the net.
I had the original coming over, and then he comes all the way in and takes him out. So I evened it up.
He had it poked away by Ekblad. Back go the Panthers. Bennett down to our left over the Rangers' blue line. Bennett heads in, threads it. Forsling backhand, and he scores! Gus Forsling ties the game. What a feed from Bennett. It's 1-1.
Rodriguez to Tkachuk. Out in front. Got a shot on. They whack away. It's still free.
And he tells Tkachuk, beat it, get out of here.
Rodriguez down in tight. A chance. Oh, what a play there by Lundell. Put it through his legs.
Lundell down low. Losterinen between his legs.
Same play went between his legs. Shesterkin stopped them both.
Stay with it, baby. Stay with it. Stay with your game.
Mound is taken out of harm's way. Luostarinen then on for Lundell. Left side, the circle. Lundell a shot, and he scores! Anton Lundell gives the Panthers their first lead of the night. He lets it rip out of the left circle.
Goes underneath his arm. Anton Lundell's first of the series.
Here's Bennett with the net empty. Sam Bennett shoots and scores! And the Florida Panthers take a 3-2 lead in the Eastern Conference Final.
The next game starts right now. Let's go take care of it. Well done. Congratulations.
The Panthers with a win would advance to the Stanley Cup Final for the second year in a row for these Panther fans. Tonight is either the last home game of the season, or they'll be back soon to watch their team try to win the first Stanley Cup in franchise history. There's no margin for error tonight for New York.
Bring out all your cliches. Backs up against the wall. No tomorrow. Whatever you've got, bring it out, because this is the game that the Rangers must have.
Here's a turnaround shot. Blocked out in front of the follow-up by Kakko after the original try by Goodrow. Verhaeghe with Barkov heading to the net. Verhaeghe, rebound! And it's batted away from the slot by Kreider.
And it's clear to center. Roslovic into the middle. Brzezinski left side to Cooley. And a shot save. Rebound! Went wide.
Intercepted, and a clear from Gustafsson. Bounces one into the neutral zone, and the Panthers will bring it back in quickly. Here's Bennett with room. Left side, Rodriguez. Bennett a shot, and he scores! Top shelf off the barn in, and the Panthers strike first with 4 seconds to go here in the first period. It's 1-0 Panthers.
Call them the ball constrictor because they just squeeze you until the life's out of your game.
Fantastic play by Bennett. Here's a breakaway. Kachuk to the net. Save! Great save by Shesterkin. On Kachuk.
Oliver Ekman Larson. Rebound. Tarasenko. Stopped by Shesterkin. Here's Barkov. Stopped by Shesterkin.
Foot race between Luostarinen and Keandre Miller. And Luostarinen wins that battle. Lundell in front. And they score! It was sent backdoor for Tarasenko. And the Panthers take a 2-0 lead. What a feed out in front. And what a finish as Tarasenko jams it home.
Nikola will run out the clock in the corner for the second game in a row.
And the Florida Panthers are going to the Stanley Cup Final.
4 big bites out of the apple. The Rangers season has come to a disappointing end. It's over.
Hey, we're back, baby.
The Florida Panthers punch their ticket back to the Stanley Cup Final. Control.
Be back in this position after such a tough loss last year. I just remember going around telling everybody, we'll be back. Well, we're back right now, so we're really excited.
You're all brilliant. I love every one of you.